Guys, welcome to MIZTATAINMENT.
Do it again with a bit of a gap.
Bro, get the sunnies on.
Welcome to MIZTATAINMENT again. Guys, I want to shake your hands, boys. How are we?
How are you, brother?
That mental health one, cracker. Guys, if you haven't seen it, please watch it. Hasn't got that many views. That's the only sad part about it. It's actually a very, very nice pod. These are the pods that we should be watching. Anyone out there with those type of problems, please, you can reach out to us. We could even get you on the pod. We'd love to hear these stories. Guys,
there's a lot of people that reached out.
Yeah.
A few boys.
That's good, man.
Boys, yeah.
That's good.
and now take the glasses off.
Jeez.
What's happening, boys?
It's happening, bro.
Guys, if you like this video, subscribe, like, comment, support us. It's all for free. It's free. Far out, man.
Click, click, click.
Anyway, what are we doing? SG,
How you going, brother?
you bring something up today that we're going to react to
Yep.
and talk about.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Basically, a couple of days ago, there was a news report of a man who killed his wife.
Yeah.
A mother of 5 kids, actually, young kids. So
It's crazy, man.
yeah, it's a big impact, man, on the kids and that. But we'll have a look at the report, we'll react to it, and we'll talk about it a bit more.
Yeah, let's go. Let's play. Hold on, wait. just so Richie can see it.
Disturbing new details tonight on the alleged murder of a mother of 5 at Belmore in Sydney's southwest. Her husband today faced court on a number of charges as police allege he used a homemade weapon to carry out the attack.
His vows were to love and protect. Talat Hawat now accused of doing anything but. The 35-year-old, who is also known as Terence Hawat, charged with murdering his wife, Khulud Bakor Hawat, the mother of their 5 children, all under the age of 8.
This woman was a pure woman. She's a pure soul, a great mother and a great wife.
Police allege Hawat used a homemade spear in the deadly attack, officers discovering the body of his 31-year-old wife in their Belmore home after a call from a concerned relative yesterday morning. Court documents reveal in February
1 sec. A homemade spear.
police took out an apprehended domestic violence order for the protection of Khulud. Hawat ordered to stay away from his wife, only to speak to her through a lawyer. By April, Hawat asked the court to water down the order so the 35-year-old could move back into the family home shortly after the birth of the couple's 5th child. Despite concerns from police, in August, Bankstown local court changed the order. Less than 4 months after that order was relaxed, a mother of 5 is dead and her husband back before the court. Hawat is charged with murder, contravening an ADVO and possessing a prohibited weapon. He appeared via video link today expressionless as he heard his case would return next year.
The circumstances of this event are very tragic. We won't be making any further comment at this stage.
Is that the lawyer?
Looks like it.
Yeah. Wow, man. That's crazy. 5 kids as well.
Yeah.
So he had a past of violence with her.
Yeah.
I don't want to judge anyone, but there's one thing that always I can't get in my head. Maybe I haven't been through this shit. But why do they keep having kids? Look, look, I don't want to be bad, but you hear this story where they keep having kids. I don't know, it's like they think in their mind they can't leave and they think that this is normal. I don't know what it is. Like, I've heard people say different things, but I just can't understand. Like, if you know it's going to happen once, twice, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Like, and she was giving birth to her 5th. So it's not like this is the first time he's done it or second time. It's like there's been a countless.
That doesn't sound like it's her choice whether they have the kids or not, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that's what I mean, right? Like,
I'm just speculating. Yeah, I
yeah,
don't know,
no. I'm with you 100%. But
relationships like that, like, you don't know, bro.
Yeah, she might be scared.
You
but
don't know. Yeah, you don't know.
You hear of this a lot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Let's keep playing.
Sometimes in the community there is a perception that an AVO is enough. I am struck by the silence of our politicians in the last couple of weeks, where we've seen a number of alleged domestic violence homicides.
At Bankstown, Hayley Francis, 9 News.
Far out, man.
Get ready for the public backlash.
Yeah.
Only a certain kind and shit
Yeah,
that.
like
Ain't
they're
hear
gonna
that.
like that's one thing that's very annoying. They're gonna stereotype
It is what it is. Let
these
them
people,
stereotype. I mean,
and they're gonna be like, oh, they're very violent people and blah 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 blah.
it's their opinion, bro. Everyone's entitled
Like
to it at the
that,
end of the day. But
yeah. But the sad part is, people are gonna be worried more about that than an actual mother dying, father in jail, and 5 kids that are gonna go to one of these horrible foster care shit.
yeah, that's the
Foster
sad
care
part.
ain't no fucking
Like, who's the true victim?
walk in the park. The
Who's
kids.
the true
Yeah,
victim?
she's just the kids.
She's gone.
And her as well. Like,
He'll probably go to jail for a long time. And then the kids, what happens with them? That's the sad part. The kids are the victim. And who knows if they were present at the time of when this took place?
yeah.
If they were, imagine the trauma. Imagine what they went through or what they saw. Like, bruh.
But honestly, I don't respect any man that does that.
No, I don't. I think he's a piece of
I don't
shit.
think any man that does that respects himself,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Like you see it in the news there. Like he had no expression. Like you can tell people like that they're not
It's on drugs or something, man.
They're not right in the head, bro.
Nah, look, he's gone and there's no excuse, right? I don't know if it was intentional, unintentional, whatever it was, but what he used, bro, you do know he's going to inflict some serious damage. Like, come on.
Okay, listen, bro.
You know what I mean?
If you're going with a
and then-
spear,
Yeah.
you're not holding it in your hand, ripping it out like a normal knife.
That's
bro.
pretty brutal.
You're holding it with 2 hands, and you know what I mean.
I
Bro,
think
it's brutal.
yeah,
It's like,
I feel sorry. She was probably put in a situation where she can't leave him.
Look,
She probably at one stage had 2 kids
we've got to
and couldn't leave.
We've got to still say it's alleged because
It's
still going
it's
through
alleged.
court.
He's
We
still
don't
going
know.
through it.
It's alleged. We don't know. He may not have done it. Who knows?
But if
at the end of the
allegedly he
day-
did do it, that's fucked.
If allegedly he did do it, what happens to the kids? That's the priority
That's
right now.
the
That's
very,
what should
very
be the
sad
priority.
part.
Because now there's 5 kids, and I think the oldest is 8.
yeah.
5 kids,
That's
8 and under.
under
Like,
and a newborn.
bro, what happens? Like, they go to foster care. That newborn's never gonna know their mum.
You can like, is there family?
Yeah, but I mean,
Depends if the family's going to take them on as well.
the family,
You got
will
uncles and probably take them on.
Probably
But
take them on.
family will probably take them on, but it just depends. It depends if they feel like these people are fit enough to
that's
take
another
care of
thing.
the
You're
Yeah.
going to have to go through like a full check and everything.
Yep.
But foster care's like I said before, a walk in the park.
No, it's no walk in the park.
You know-
I know people who've been in foster care, and it's not a pretty place. I mean, a kid always needs
Do they
to
get
feel
abused
like-
there?
No, they don't get abused. It's not about that. It's more like a kid wants to be a part of something.
Yeah.
They want to feel like they're a part of, like they know if they're old enough, they know they're not a part of this family. They know that, this is temporary. They know that, they have family elsewhere. It's,
Who here has slept over their cousin's house when they were young?
yeah, I have.
I haven't got
Like,
cousins.
even though like we're family, you know that you're not like it's not your own house, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Like it's not. The,
I don't
like,
have cousins.
I'm not saying like it's the same, but you kind of see it there. Like I used to go to my auntie's house or my cousin's house and sleep over, even though they're my cousins, and I used to sleep over their house all the time. Like it wasn't my family, so it was like you feel.
Isn't that your family?
bro, I wanted to live there. I told my parents,
Oh,
no,
you
just leave me here, you
like
know?
of course, yeah, I want to live there,
my
but there's
uncle
there's
had 10
that
kids.
feeling that it's not.
My uncle had 10 kids.
Yeah.
We had a lot of
Far,
freedom,
it's some men on top shit, bro.
riding bikes, fucking everything. Like we were
Yeah,
enjoying
bro.
life
You can,
with kids.
you can enjoy all of that.
I know
but
what you're trying to
it's
say.
Still
Like
not
your
your
home.
family.
I get ya.
Yeah.
Even not sleeping in your own bed,
Yeah,
you can't sleep properly. It doesn't feel the same.
yeah.
I get you.
There's difference. I used to
When
cry. I cried when I went to my thing when I miss my parents
Bro.
when I was young,
Look.
young.
You think about it, bro. You got the 8-year-old, and I don't know what the age gap is between the rest of them, but bro, like when a kid wants their mum, they
Yeah,
want their mum, bro.
yeah.
like the auntie,
That's sad.
the grandma, no matter who it is, bro, the uncle.
They're gonna have no parents.
And it's not
the
like
same.
it's
No
not like the
parents,
mum has been taken away somewhere.
Bro, it's
like
not-
she's gone.
It's not the same. Even if your own me personally, right? Just as a kid, if you look at it, even if your own uncle treats you the same as he treats his own kids, you still have that thing like he's not my dad.
Yes.
You
Yes,
know
bro.
what I mean?
Yeah,
He
100%.
can't tell me this.
100%.
You're still not gonna see it the way
Yes.
you'll cop it from your dad.
Your
or
actual
mum.
dad. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So these kids are gonna go through that.
Forever, yeah.
Okay.
Unless
What about
the father.
what about the abuse? Because I know we're touching on this topic in the day. So I thought I'll look up this Child Protection Australia. That's the website, aihw.gov.au, Australian Institute of Health and Welfare. Watch this. How many children were abused in care?
Oh,
Okay.
fuck knows.
Watch this. In 2021, 2022, about 1,200 children in Australia were the subject of substantiation of abuse in care of these children. Watch this. 52% were girls. 47% were boys.
What happened to the other 1%? Transgender.
Don't know.
52. It's
Yeah,
52
look.
and 48, brother.
And I think that's how they're doing. Look, 46%, 570 were Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander. 40%, 495 were aged 10 to 14 at the time. The number of children abused in care in the youngest to oldest. More than half, 57% of children aged under 5 who were abused in care were boys, compared to 43% who were girls. Girls, 61%, aged 15 and over, were more likely to be abused in care than boys, 37%. Similar proportions, about 50% of boys, girls aged 5 to 9 and 10 to 14 were the subject of abuse. For children aged 5 to 9 who were the subject of abuse in care, about 150 were boys and 150 girls, half-half.
Bro, 1,200 children in 1 year?
And yeah.
In 1 year.
And I'm not saying that happens
Bro, but
like
hang on a second.
at every foster care, but this is a big issue.
Bro, this raises eyebrows. Like, this is questions. Like, what the fuck's going on? That's a fucking government system. What the hell, bro? Who's doing anything about this? 1,200
I think
children in
there's-
1 year, bro.
I don't know if there's a shortage of them or.
Bro, what do you mean? All right, can we see how many children in total in that year were abused?
In 1 year?
Can we just check it? Total amount of children being abused in that same year. Okay. Can we just check something? I just want to see what percentage of the kids in total were in care. Bro, because that is a fucking eyebrow raiser. That's fucked. The system there's something wrong with it.
No.
I think we've just
Yeah, bro.
stumbled over something. There's something wrong.
While we're looking at it,
Is there a stat on that?
I'm going to look at it now. There is. Look, they got more child abuse. I haven't looked this up. Look, it's come back to this again. So that's it. In 2020, 21, so in a year, 1,312 children were the subject of abuse in care. So 1,300 children in 1 year were abused in a care facility.
Okay, I understand, but I just need to know. I want to know like people that weren't in care as well, like total.
I don't know what that is there.
I want the ratio of kids in care as opposed to kids not in care, because bro, that sounds like the majority are in care.
Yeah. How many?
And that's pretty bad, bro, because it's actually it's policed by a government body.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Bro, what the fuck? Okay, look. 2023, there were 45,000 children out of home care in Australia. Out of home care?
Or in home care.
No, it says out of home care. I think that's foster care. I think that's, I don't know. That's what they fucking say.
Fuck, man.
Today, around 46,000 Australian kids are in foster care. Many of these kids are deemed to be a risk of violence, neglect, or abuse in their family environment. So it's very sad, man.
Bro, like
Here we go. Here's another thing. Shortage of foster care. Regional practice lead for Child, Youth and Family Service in Brisbane for Life Without Barriers said there is a national shortage of foster carers in Australia, including in Brisbane.
Bro,
Could that be like a thing where they're just trying to get anyone in just to care for these kids?
Bro,
So like,
that system.
you reckon it's about this at the end of the day?
It is definitely about money. 100%.
Don't you get like a subsidy or something?
100%. It's definitely, it's got to be. But oh, come on, man. Someone's got to like look into this a bit further. Someone's got to try and do something about it, bro. What the fuck is that? That's a big number, bro. 1,200 children in care.
1,300.
Sorry, 13. That's a big number. 1,300. One child is one too many.
Yeah.
One.
And then you got to understand there's
Getting
a lot.
abused, eh?
Like that's the recorded cases. The reality is you're going to get ones that not recorded, not said.
Yeah.
You know, that might be a few thousand, man. We're probably looking at. I'm just saying my opinion. I think
These are the reported cases.
these are the reported cases,
Yeah.
and you never know that they might be lower than what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but bro, like
It might be 1,500, it might be 2,000. You never know.
Okay.
A lot of kids. Remember, these are 5-year-olds.
Yeah, but how are these people getting like? There's got to be a proper system, a proper screening system on how to determine these people and the position of trust they're given. Bro, this is wrong. This is so wrong. This is fucked up.
You know what's sad?
Bro, kids, they got nowhere to go. Who are they going to talk to? They got no parents.
I hope-
Obviously, their parents are not around because they're in care. Like something's going on.
I hope those kids go to like one of their families, like an uncle's place or whatever. It's actually very sad, man, to know that they're never going to see their mum again. And their dad pretty much is probably going to, if he's found guilty, they probably will never see the dad again. So these kids have no parents. And look at the world we're in. How do you think they're going to grow up? It's actually very sad. And at the end of the day, we're saying uncle and auntie. Who knows if they're good or not, if they might even take them in, how they're going to treat them like.
I don't
It's
see,
very sad.
I don't see, look, obviously the background that they're from, I don't see the auntie, uncle, or whoever not taking them in.
100%.
I see
You know,
it.
I'm just throwing all these
it's
scenarios.
it's a cultural thing, cultural background. You can see, and like I majority would take them in, obviously, but even for the kid, that's traumatic. It's hard when they wake up in the middle of the night and ask for their mum, and their mum's not there. The trauma they're gonna go through and the shit they're gonna go through growing up. Even I don't know, bro. Just small things, bro. Like I had a mate who lost his dad, right? And one day we were sitting down and we're talking about, best thing my dad did for me was this, best thing and just not really realizing like our mate there, he didn't have a dad. You know, his dad had passed away when he was really young, and then I looked over and I looked at my mate and I just realized I looked at him and he was just sitting there in the corner quiet, and I kind of nudged him and I said, bro, like, just change the subject. Like, we just realized we were just sitting there talking about our dads and taught us this, taught us that, blah, blah. And I gave him a nudge and I'm like, bro, I think we should drop the subject, bro. This guy, like, fuck, I think this is just, bro, like, it's sad, bro. It's not right.
But like, you know, with the kids there, like, you know, the 8-year-old, whatever the other age, like, can you imagine like the one that's a baby?
Yeah.
Like, she died while she was a baby. Like,
Won't even remember.
yeah.
I'll tell you
There's
something.
no- there's no-
That child will probably have less traumatic
Yeah.
upbringing than anybody else.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because they've already
That-
come
that
into the
child-
world without
that
it.
child would be the luckiest out of the lot.
Yeah.
Even though we know how unlucky that child is
Yeah.
because they never got to feel what
Feel-
it feels like to have
yeah.
a proper parent,
Yeah.
a real parent, like a maternity parent. But at the same time, blessing in disguise for that
Yeah.
child. But the other children that actually knew their mum,
Yeah.
that were
You're
fed
right,
by
yeah.
their mum, that, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's hard, bro. It's a
Imagine
hard
if the
transition.
kid's seen the mum like dead.
Also, like, that's another traumatic.
Could you imagine
experience,
that,
you know?
like coming up saying, "Mummy, mummy, wake up," and
Wake
that's
up,
very
you know.
sad, man.
Bro. That's why, like, it's important for us men, mate. Emotions, brother. Control them.
That's an emotional man.
That's
That's
come
what
on.
hap-
That's
I'm-
an emotional wreck, that guy.
I'm not saying every man that gets emotional is going to do something like that.
Yeah, of course.
But there's men that get emotional who cannot control what their emotions do with them.
But you're right. Every man with emotions doesn't do that. But every man or most men that do that are very emotional.
Yes.
Yes, and
Yes.
that's the risk you run when a man is not in control of his emotions. You don't know what you're going to get. You actually don't.
You know. I remember a couple of months ago, we were on like social media, and like something happened, and someone was coming at us, and I remember I jumped up and I like started swearing, and I just remember you boys telling me to calm down, and I thought, fuck, like that's not good. Like as just, and that's something really small, right? But like, can you see how much, like, if you don't hold your emotions, like you can look like a dickhead in front of people, especially like other men, but then also in front of women too.
It's a tricky balance. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't afford to be over emotional.
Yes,
at the same time,
that's what. Yeah, over emotional.
At the same time, we can't not show any emotions. Yeah. Obviously, we got to show love for our kids. We got to show. We got to be able to show that side.
Yeah.
But not the other side.
Yeah.
We got to be able to control the other side. Once you've got full control of that's what makes you a man, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Because a man's really a volcano ready to erupt.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah. That's why, man, it's important for a man to have an outlet. It's important for a man to have a group of mates that he hangs out with, like-minded guys. He goes and has a hobby or goes to the gym.
Like what you said in the last podcast.
That's very
important.
Go
to the gym, you know?
That's very important, bro. That's very, very important. You go talk to people who do a sport or do boxing. Boxing's a good one because I've done boxing before, and I know I'm a lot calmer when I'm actually trained. Like when I'm in that state where I'm training every day and I'm doing, you know what I mean, letting out that frustration on a bag or on pads or in the ring sparring someone. You're just letting it out. It's that frustration, but it's coming out controlled because it's a sport. It's a controlled environment. When you're at home, you're a lot calmer. You're a lot cooler. You're smoother. You just, even if something bothers you, your reaction is not as brutal as it would be if you were to be just sitting there between four walls and not having anyone to talk to or anyone to hang out with, or you're not letting it out in some sort of activity that you do. A real man knows how to control his emotions. A real man is not a non-emotional man. No, we don't mean that. People take it the wrong way when we say,
they think you're cold.
We can't afford to be emotional. No, we can be emotional, but we need to be able to control it. Yeah. We need to know when to be emotional and when not to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because a lot of guys act upon their emotions.
Because look at that. This man, all right, allegedly, if he has done this, he's acted upon emotions.
Yeah.
And look at the outcome of it. It's not just a person that's lost their life. It's 5 children now having to go through life without mum and dad.
And he's lost his life.
Without mum and dad.
Yeah.
And he will probably go to prison.
Yeah, if he's charged with it.
Yeah, if he's found guilty.
Okay. But that's the thing. Like, look what happens.
It's just the whole...
Is it fucking worth being emotional for that 5 minutes? It's
exactly.
Not. It absolutely isn't.
See the snowball effect that's
You've ruined their lives.
Yeah.
You've actually ruined your own children's lives.
If he went and just went and threw that spear at like a kangaroo or something, that would have been a little bit better, you know?
Sorry, man. Is my eye red?
Yeah, sorry, bro. I forgot to tell you.
That one's red, eh?
A little bit. Put the sunnies on. Look, in all seriousness,
it's very sad. It's a very sad situation.
It's a very sad story, and unfortunately, the only victims in this are the kids. I know the female that actually lost her life is a victim, but I mean, she's gone now. They're going to go through a lot more trauma than anything that she went through. You know what I mean?
Is a man coming home from work and like talking about what's happened at work to his wife, let's say something shitty at work, is that an emotional man?
Not necessarily, bro.
I mean, if he's just going to be talking about how like I had a rough day at work, that's how I see it. But like if he's going to walk up and go, my boss was picking on me today and I had a hard day. And you know what, babe? I need a shoulder to cry on. And I can't handle that. Jono teased me as well.
Yeah. Hey, relax, bro. Jono watches these pods. It's not Jono.
Sorry, Jono.
Jono's not a bully.
Hold on, I got a message for someone, but at the end
okay, so where were we, bro? You're a funny cunt.
We were talking about, you had that random question.
Like when a man comes home, let's say he did have a rough day, like a big day, he comes and he vents to his wife. Like I had a big day. Let's say SG was being a dickhead today to me today, but fuck, you know, whatever. Like that not to a point he's like crying on her shoulder, but like
Listen, if
he's
he
complaining.
Said, if he said SG was being a dickhead, she'll know he's lying instantly.
But so like,
You're a
okay,
liar.
so okay.
No,
So
he's not.
No, so
End up
what's
punching
the?
on with her.
No, but I'm saying, so what's the point of talking to your partner like that? Like, what do you get out of it?
He's venting.
He's
He's
venting.
talking about venting. Okay, he's
yeah,
having
fair enough.
he's having a bit of a vent, saying, "Okay, fuck,
Yeah.
I've had, this is what happened today at work, blah blah." But the way I see it, I want to come home and I don't even want to think about work. You're bringing that negative energy home.
Yeah.
You come home so that you can get away from that negative energy. You come home to a house. Look, I truly, truly believe if you're with your partner, if you've chosen to be with this partner, you instantly should feel some sort of relief when you see your partner.
Yeah.
What is GA?
But that's-
Straight out,
but
but that
that's the
kind of makes
truth.
sense. Yeah.
When you see your kids,
Your
you
kids,
instantly-
yes.
yeah, it's like, okay, it's taken me away from my bad day. I'm home now. I'm at home.
you should
This
instantly
is your-
forget. Yeah.
This is your space. You know what I mean? This is your space. So right now, why am I going to bring that negative energy? Bro, when I leave work, I don't want to fucking talk about it.
Okay, let's say that happens, but like for this one day, like you come home and you just had a ripper day, and you vent to your wife a bit. Should a woman look down on you, or should people
No.
even say, "Fuck,
Okay.
what an emotional"?
All right.
Whatever.
There's a difference when you come home once a year, you've had a really shit day out of the ordinary day, and you just go, you just vent it and let it go, right? There's a difference between that and coming home every day and having a whinge about something.
What about once a fortnight?
Same shit.
I think once a fortnight's a lot. But listen, if I come home and I say like whatever, because let's say if like what you said, right? You should come home and you should forget about it. But let's say it's come to that point that you come home, you got a red eye, and you just want to wear glasses the whole night.
Yeah, but honestly, my eye here is going to be red. So
Let me tell you. I'll simplify. I'll make it very, very simple.
Okay.
You're at work. You work for someone. Yeah. Okay. Things are going to happen at work. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to get
100%.
told. Yeah. If you're a man, bro, you're at work. Fucking either be thick-skinned or fucking leave your job.
Yeah.
Simple as that, cuz you're not bringing the shit energy home every day or once a fortnight or whatever it is. Cuz you're not happy, leave. You're a man. You can fucking land on your feet. Go find a job where you're comfortable and you're not going to bring negative energy home. Fuck this shit of coming home going, this happened today. That happened today.
I agree with you.
Bro, she will get over it. She will be like, what the fuck? Because, bro, you got to understand, you're talking to an emotional person that cares about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go and you
Contact.
bro, the glasses, cuz.
my eyes actually hurt. Look, this one's going red.
It's
It's going red. Look.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, sorry, bro.
If you come home and you keep radiating that energy onto your missus,
She gets over it.
she gets over it, bro. Do you know how much of a shit day she's had?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
aye.
Like, bro, you come home, you're gonna whinge, blah blah. Well, fuck. At least you were out of the house all day, bro. I was
Okay, so-
here fucking doing the
okay,
hard
so
yards with
here's-
the kids. Like, you don't know. Like, it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing then.
Yeah. I
Out
agree.
of both, who gets the right to vent? Who has that right to
the
vent?
women get the right to vent.
The women.
And then who listens?
But there's a reason why.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
I
something.
get what you're saying.
There's a reason why, scientifically, all right, and statistically speaking, men speak less than women. Women tend to, their emotions, and I don't mean this in any bad way, no offense to women, it's just statistically, women speak a certain amount of words a day as opposed to men.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Because
I've seen
men are listeners and women are talkers, right?
And we try to solve solutions and stuff like that.
Because we're not emotional,
Sorry, bro.
we're
No, no,
logical
sorry.
thinking.
Okay,
yeah?
not just that, but okay. If I'm going to be emotional and go on a rant, and you're an emotional person, and I'm getting emotionally charged,
I'm gonna fuel it.
and I'm going to be like, what do I do?
Yeah.
He's going to emote to that and make it worse.
Yeah.
But now let's say I come to you and I'm emotional, and I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and you're a logical person, you're gonna.
I get
try
it. I get it.
You're gonna try calming that down.
Yeah.
So then I start reasoning.
100%.
Yeah.
But see, that's the
So
thing. Like,
if you're gonna talk to an emotional person, and you're saying Smith is giving me a hard time at work,
Jono. Sorry, Jono.
Jimmy. Oh, sorry.
I was.
I'll cut that out.
No, I've got one that gives me a hard time at work. I just want to say this. I don't need 2 screens. I'm going to send you this video. Yeah, keep going.
Okay, fair enough.
2 screens.
What do you think that emotional person's going to say to you once you say, I'm overworked? Leave.
Yeah,
Don't
leave.
about work.
Leave. Don't worry about it.
You're so much better.
You're better. Yeah.
You can go anywhere else. It's just all emotions.
Bro,
Or
listen,
just,
listen.
babe.
Like I said,
If,
very,
like,
very
let's say
simple.
it's the other way around. You'd be like, babe, just calm down. It's all right.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Leave work at work. Calm down. Here. Let's jump on the couch and I'll show you some moves. Sorry, it's the glasses. Yeah, keep going.
It's very simple, bro. If you are finding that your work is getting under your skin and making you an emotional character because of your work, bro, either harden the fuck up, honestly, or go find another job where you're not going to be emotional, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're a man, yeah? And I'm not saying this in any bad way. I'm just saying, like, work is work. Business is business. I work with mates, yeah? I fuck up, bro. I get told I fucked up. What, am I going to get the shits with my mate? Am I going to say, oh, fuck, oh, shit, bro, are you fucking picking on me? No, bro. I fucked up, bro. I'll put my hand up. Yeah.
I agree with
I
you.
made a mistake. I'll fucking fix that. That will never happen again. Move on.
No,
Get over it.
Okay, I agree with you.
You know what I mean?
Like, if you're not happy, leave. But I'm saying, what is our views on that person that talks to us, like, will vent to his wife?
I think he's too emotional, but that's me.
Let's say he does it like once a month. No, okay, let's see. Once a month.
Yeah. I think that's just. I really can't say the word, but it's.
What comes around once a month?
Wow.
My tummy's hurting.
That's
Sorry,
true,
guys, but
that's true.
Females go through that once a month, yeah? So, are you a female or are you a man, bro?
I think like once maybe every 5 years.
Bro, look, if
Like,
it's
I get what you're saying.
I think once in every never.
bro.
I reckon.
I honestly, I found myself. I was working. I found myself. There was once I came. Once it happened. Something happened at work that I wasn't a fan of. It kind of got under my skin. It upset me a little bit. I came home. I found myself telling my wife, "This is what happened." 2 days later, I resigned. Because I'm not bringing that negative energy home, number one. Number two, it was something that I wasn't going to look past because it was more than just work. There was more to it. So I'm like, you know what? I think my time here is done. I've lost the love for my job and that's it. I'm not doing it. For someone to come home and vent every time about work.
Where are you getting this question from?
No, I'm just saying.
Have you vented?
No.
No.
Okay, listen.
It's like us now.
If I vented, brother, I went and I went and punched a window to go break someone's head. But what
happened? What happened when you punched the window?
I got fired. But anyway, I didn't go home now and vent to my brothers or my parents and that. Bro, no one even knew. I was in hospital after it.
Look,
my hand was cut.
It's like, let's say our pod when we get rich and famous. Like between us,
it was just a question.
Yeah, let's say between us, I do something, you have a go at me. I might do something, you have a go at me. I might have a go at you. He might have a go at you. You have a go at him.
Yeah,
and then it's just left there.
It is what it is.
And then
it is what it is.
That's business.
It is what it is.
And then it's personal. We're out and we're having.
Have we ever agreed solely on something like? Let's say it's a hot topic. We never agreed on anything.
But that's the thing. Like you need to understand that you need to separate business from personal.
Personal, yeah.
Home is personal life.
Yes.
Business is business. Deal with it on that level. You don't need to deal with it at home by complaining about it. Because it's literally not going to do nothing for you. It actually isn't going to fix the problem. And all it is...
Sorry, bro, just my I was fucked.
And all it is putting negative energy into the home.
Yeah.
That's literally all it's doing. You're giving your missus that negative energy, and she'll probably now on top of what she's got to worry about at home, she's got to worry about how you're feeling and make sure you're okay. Because you got to remember, women are maternal. They've got that instinct where they got to make sure everyone's comfortable. They're emotional. Yeah. So I feel like if I was to do that, I'll be burdening my wife with an extra task.
Yeah.
Why would I do that? You know what I mean?
She's at home looking after all the kids.
She needs to be clear.
And then she has to look after you too.
Honestly, but she needs to be clear-headed. She already looks after me. She takes care of me. She makes sure I'm fed. She makes sure my clothes are clean. She makes sure she fucking does a lot. The last thing she needs to do is, and I'm not saying like you can't vent to your wife. 100% you can.
Yeah, I think
but
you can.
It happens here and there. It depends on what it is. If it's something in your personal life, something big that's happened in your personal life, of course you're going to vent to your wife. Who are you going to talk to? She's your best mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, there's things that need to be just left.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're not going to come home and complain about work. You're just not. Like that's just. I actually don't see any logic to it.
I want to ask you guys a question. Is your wife your best mate? Is she?
My wife's my best friend. Yeah, she's my best friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Or is your best? Hold on, wait. Is your best?
I get what
or
you're
is
gonna
your
come
best
with,
friend
yeah.
your best friend?
I get
and your wife is your wife.
Yeah.
No, your wife's your wife, but she also plays the role of your best mate. There's things your wife knows about you, not even your best mate knows about you.
But there's things that maybe your wife might not know that your best mate does.
That's true. I agree with you. I
It's
agree.
different. I think everyone's got their own point.
Not that like my wife doesn't know anything. That,
Oh yeah, we'll cut this out.
Fucking stitch me up, bro. We're done.
No, I don't need two screens. Yeah, I just want to just let you know I don't need two screens.
I get the whole best friend concept, but then I get what you're saying too. Like it's.
But what do you think?
Bro, your life.
I see a friend in my. I see that, but I get what you're saying.
At the end of
I
the day,
believe in that too.
At the end of the day, your wife is your life partner.
Yeah.
Right? You might go through a half a dozen best mates in your life.
100%,
you know
bro.
what I mean? Your wife's your life partner. That's how I see it. Like,
Yeah.
it's not.
I agree with that.
I'm not saying yes. I understand the. It's hard to kind of separate it. It's different. Your best mate as a male is different to your best mate as a female.
I don't think men and women can be
can't
mates.
We can't.
So, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about. Like when it's your wife, but
Oh yeah.
She's
yeah,
my
yeah,
wife.
yeah.
Let's just say she's my wife.
she's
It's
your
totally
wife.
different.
She's your wife. Okay, but she comes as a package. You know what I mean? Like she comes as a package. She's your wife. She's your best friend. She's your lover. She's, you know what I mean, the mother of your children. She's all of that.
She takes care of you when you're sick, buddy.
But then I understand what he's saying because
Yeah,
you've got your
I
best mate
yeah.
as a man. Like the matehood with a man is different.
Yes.
To having that relationship with your wife.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
Yeah, I get that.
Because your wife is a relationship and then your best mate is a friendship.
Correct.
See, like,
Yeah.
No.
like if I need to sort of issue it as a bloke,
You know what?
I'll go to that best mate.
Listen, guys.
But if I know there's something at home, I have family, kids,
Okay.
something happens with the kid, my parents,
You know what?
I'll go to my wife.
Listen.
Yeah.
Guys, give us your input on that. Let us know. Let's put it to a vote. I don't know how we're going to do this, but we'll put it to a vote. And I think
Subscribe, guys.
I think we'll just do it live. I think we'll do it live.
Yeah.
Yeah, on socials.
And we'll do that topic.
And we'll do that.
That's a
topic.
pretty good topic.
It's a good
Okay.
topic.
I think let's.
I think
let's
we'll
do
wrap
that
it
way.
up. Guys, you know what? I really do feel bad for that family.
Yeah, bro.
Guys,
Yeah.
Very
I don't
sad.
know if you could reach this video out. Anyone, please, I don't know if you want to. Would love to help, man. Anything,
Please send
anything.
Guys,
You know what I mean?
Honestly,
Your
Even bring
too, man.
awareness, guys,
Let's-
just to these type of cases.
anybody.
Your prayers to those kids, man. Far
Yeah.
out.
Also, we did touch on the foster care. Guys, if you guys know anybody that's been in foster care that would like to speak up, somebody who's been through foster care or grown up in foster care that would want to come out and have a chat with us, or somebody who's involved in foster care or in any type of care for children that, you know, don't have parents, don't have a mother, don't have a father, and would love to do a pod with you about it and talk more about this because it's something that we need to raise awareness about. I mean, we saw the stat. It's actually ridiculous.
It is.
And I'd like to see how it works, what the screening system is like for people to actually be put in that position of care. Please, guys, whoever wants to reach out, if somebody knows anybody or if anybody wants to come out and have a chat with us, you're more than welcome. It would be lovely to do a pod with you guys on it, actually.
We'll give it a wrap. Richie, take it away, bro.
Thanks, guys, for watching. Tune into the next video.
My man,
Well,
guys.
bro,
Subscribe, like, comment. That's actually pretty good, that one.
He actually did it, bro.
I know. Even on the week, he done the.
When it came to the crunch, he knew we couldn't edit that one. He actually worked. Fuck, he's a doer, bro. Guys, like, subscribe.
You would do it?
Yeah.
See you guys. Bye bye.